Hare Krishna, Namaste, Chapter 18, Sloka 66, Part 2. Sarva-dharmān parityajya, ekaṁ śaraṇaṁ vraja, ahaṁ sarva-pāpebhyo, mokṣayiṣyāmi śucaḥ. The first explanation that we are going to see on the sloka is based on the flow from the previous sloka. That which is common to karma yoga, jnana yoga and bhakti yoga is sattvika tyaga, the merits of which has been spoken elaborately at the beginning and in the middle of this chapter. And Krishna proceeds to elaborate it further to declare that if one abides to karma yoga along with sattvika tyaga will lead one to bhakti yoga and will be liberated from all sins. So the focus of this verse on this particular explanation is on sattvika tyaga, and we have studied what sattvika tyaga means. Karyam ityeva yat karma netam kriyate arjuna sangam tektva palam chaiva satyaha sattviko mataha. This was at the very beginning of this chapter. Arjuna, when one performs his prescribed duty only because it ought to be done and renounces all material association and all attachment to the fruit, his renunciation is said to be in the mode of goodness. That is, when one undertakes their duties, they should be performed without any sense of agency, possessiveness, and ownership of the fruit, known as kartritva tyaga, mamata tyaga, and phalatyaga. These constitute sattvika tyaga. Karma undertaken along with these three kinds of tyaga alone is considered to be karma performed in sattvika tyaga. Arjuna, all this time you have not realized the true nature of yourself. You have been thinking yourself to be the body, and you have been struggling to maintain the body. You fail to recognize me as your master, and therefore you have not been acting according to my order. All this while you have been thinking there is no one above you or equal to you, and no one to question you, and you acted as per your intuition, on your own way. Though I have given all the instructions in the form of Shastra, scriptures, you failed to follow them. Everyone who was born as human must follow the instructions given in the Shastra meticulously. Since you failed to do so, I am upset and angry on you, you people. Therefore, to correct you all, I must punish you accordingly. You will get a body according to your karma and must go through the miseries as outcome of your body. I was hoping at least one day you all will realize your mistakes and take into the right path by following my instructions in the scriptures. Looks like that day will not come by itself. Hence, by my effort, today is the day you have realized and taken up the right path. On this very day, I have elaborately explained everything that you need to know about yourself, your life. Hearing my instructions, I see that you have developed the desire and eagerness to come to me. So, based on whatever I told you so far, pick one of it, either karma yoga, jnana yoga, or bhakti yoga, and follow its flow. After telling all this, there was a moment of silence. Arjuna was quiet and Krishna was observing that. Krishna could sense some sadness in Arjuna. And the Lord said, Arjuna, after hearing all that I told you, if there is still some sadness, I think it is caused because of the fear that you have your anadikala karma and vasanas. Based on what I told in the previous sloka, for one to become manmana bhavamat bhakta, that is, to take up the process of bhakti, one must be free from the obstacles that stands on the path of bhakti. They are the anadikala karma vasanas. Your fear is that your karma and vasana can become an obstacle in your spiritual path. But you do not have to worry or be confused about attaining the highest goal, which is moksha, my lotus feet. First, you decide which yoga you want to practice. Pick a dharma, that is your dharma. That which you pick as your dharma should fit you and your position, along with nitya karma and naimitika karma, which cannot be given up. As you do them, remember that you are doing on the Lord's will. It is the Lord sitting in my heart as antaryami is doing this, keeping me as an instrument, and that you shall not be interested in the result of that action. With these thoughts in mind, do satvika tyaga. And this is what the first line says as sarva-dharmān parityajya. Give up the idea that you are the doer, you are the owner, and you are the enjoyer of the outcome. Parityajya. So sarva-dharmān parityajya doesn't mean give up karma, one's activities, all the dharmas. Rather, it means continue to do your karma, but give up the result of that karma. Give up the idea that you are the doer. Give up the attachment that this is yours. As you do this satvika tyaga, remember ekaṁ śaraṇaṁ vraja, that I am the only one who does everything, who should be attained, and I am the one who gives the result, happiness, śucaḥ. The important thing to be noted is that in the world we desire for so many things like want of spouse, want of children, want of wealth, want of good health, and many. To attain these things, the Shastras recommend worshipping different devatas, demigods. If we follow the prescribed rituals, the devatas will be happy and they bestow the result. So in this process, there are 4 factors are involved. Number 1, upayam, the means, that is a karma, the activity that is prescribed in the scriptures. Number 2, the deity which being satisfied, that particular devata who is going to give the result. Number 3, the karta, the doer. Number 4, the receiver of the benediction. This is how one can attain some material gains in this world. For that, these 4 factors are involved. Whereas when it comes to moksha, liberation, attaining the Supreme Lord, it is not 4 different factors, but it is all one. The karma is Krishna, number 1. Number 2, it is Krishna who is satisfied. Number 3, it is Krishna who is doing it. Number 4, it is Krishna who enjoys the end result. Everything is Krishna. So the question is, what do we gain then attaining liberation, moksha? Is there anything for us at all? How is that he gets more happiness than I. We certainly get happiness, but compared to Lord's happiness, ours is way less. His happiness is multiplied hundreds and thousands of times, which cannot be measured. When a child becomes sick and falls ill and eventually gets better, it is the father and mother who gets ultimate joy. And as they are worried if the child will survive or not, and this joy that they received when the child survived cannot be compared to anything else. It is difficult to measure the joy that the parent goes through. Similarly, we have been wandering in this material world called samsara for thousands and thousands and thousands of years, taking different bodies, and when we reach the Supreme Lord, finally, like the parent, the happiness, the joy that the Lord gets cannot be measured. Therefore, Krishna is telling that when you do the karma, do it as mine and understand that I am the doer. The truth is that it is not that by we doing our duty perfectly, our karma, I am going to get moksha. But we get moksha by the mercy of the Lord. Function in this mindset. Continue doing your karma yoga, and I will be with you and remove your anadi kala papa as you march towards me, and finally I will give you moksha. You don't need to fear. Since you are fully absorbed in consciousness of me, you will not have any danger. This is the instruction that Krishna gives to Arjuna. Arjuna, if you continue the way I told you, instructed you, you will attain moksha. Arjuna then asked, I have no doubt on that from what you said, but I still have sanchita karma. Until sanchita karma is wiped off, I will not be able to attain moksha. So who will clear that for me, Krishna? We have discussed about karma in various chapters, including this chapter. Sanchita karma is like a savings account. Prarabdha karma is current account. The prarabdha karma is what we are going through right now. Once we finish the prarabdha karma, a portion of karma is taken from the savings account, which is called sanchita karma, and we again experience the new set of prarabdha karma. So Arjuna's doubt is, I will continue doing what you said, but what will happen to my sanchita karma? Krishna says, śaraṇaṁ. śaraṇaṁ is the means, upayam. Keep me as your means to remove that sanchita karma of yours. I will take care of them. I will finish them. Here Krishna says that keep himself as the mean, upayam. Upayam means that which takes us close to the goal. If I have to go to a shop, the mean is my car. That is upayam. Likewise, if you want to attain moksha, for you to remove the sanchita karma, keep me as upayam, and I will remove those sanchita karma so that you can attain me. Now let's understand the word by word meaning of this explanation. Sarva-dharmān parityajya. Relinquish the phalam, kartrutvam, mamata. That is, give up the fruits of your action, give up the mentality that you are the doer, give up the idea that it belongs to you. Maṁ ekaṁ, unto me alone. śaraṇaṁ, for surrender as a means, upayam, so that I can remove your sanchita karma. Vraja, contemplate, ahaṁ, I, who is capable of destroying all the karmas in a second. tvāṁ, you who has taken shelter unto me for this reason. sarva-pāpebhyo, from your enemy, prapti virodhi, which is sanchita karma. Here the sanchita karma is an obstacle for him to attain moksha. So that is referred as sarva-pāpebhyo. mokṣayiṣyāmi, will deliver. Ma śucaḥ, you have a doubt if you continue doing this, whether you will be getting moksha or not. You have a doubt. Who will help you to remove your sanchita karma? Ma śucaḥ, do not worry. Do not worry, I will remove them. So here the term dharma refers to tvāṁ. Krishna instructs that you continue doing a karma-jnana bhakti yogas with tvāṁ, but surrendering unto me alone. Mam ekaṁ śaraṇaṁ vraja. Seek me alone as your refuge, I being the agent, the object of worship, and the goal to be attained. Mam refers to all these three things. I am your refuge, I am your agent, I am your object of worship, that to be attained. How do you do this? śaraṇaṁ. The means is been given. śaraṇaṁ, surrender. It is only me who is pleased by your act will bestow liberation. If you follow sarva-dharmān parityajya mam ekaṁ śaraṇaṁ vraja, then I, ahaṁ, tvāṁ, sarva-pāpebhyo mokṣayiṣyāmi ma śucaḥ. If you perform the karma-jnana bhakti yoga along with satvika tyaga, I shall save you from all the sins and the merits which obstructs you in attaining me. Do not grieve. So, one has to perform trivida tyaga, and not only that, one also have to give up the idea that someone else will give me moksha. One has to feel out of shame that all these days I have been thinking this devata is going to give me moksha, but it is Krishna alone who can give moksha. He is upaya, he is the phalam, he is karta, and he is karma himself. He is antaryami, the super soul. He is omniscient, vyapaka, and he is ultimately the supreme enjoyer. Mam ekaṁ. In this way, one should contemplate and surrender unto him. So it is not to give up the dharma itself, it is the results of the dharma which needs to be given up. Whatever Krishna said at the starting of this chapter, for the tyaga shabda, the term tyaga, is what being continued in this verse as well. So the term dharma, which is mentioned in the sloka, is the trivida tyaga, not the dharma itself. In the third and fourth sloka of this chapter, Krishna explained various schools of thought, how they interpretate the tyaga sannyasa shabdas. And Krishna later explained that those who give up the dharmas as prescribed in the scripture are in mode of ignorance. Those who desire for phalam, some result, by performing dharma are in mode of passion. Those who does karma, their dharma, but gives up the phalam is in the mode of goodness. And that is what's said to be satvika tyaga. When we perform in this manner, sarva-dharmān parityajya, and surrender unto the Lord, mam ekaṁ śaraṇaṁ vraja, the Lord makes note of this, and when the prarabdha karma comes to an end, which may take more than one lifetime, and when a person is ready to leave their body by completing the prarabdha karma, at that point of time, the Lord removes all our sanchita karmas. So we don't need to again take birth with a new set of prarabdha karma. The prapti virodhi, for one to attain the moksha, the enemy to obtain the moksha, in this case is sanchita karma. Therefore, what has been said here by sarva-pāpebhyo is that sanchita karma, not the prarabdha karma. We have to make note of this. Prarabdha karma is like turn on a machine. So the machine is already in running state, which cannot be stopped abruptly. It has to be completed. When it comes to a complete stop state, before that switch is turned on for the next round, Krishna intervenes and stops that process. That is by completely removing our sanchita karma. So to summarize, on the first explanation, Arjuna's fear is about his sanchita karma, which are an obstacle for him to attain the moksha. Krishna instructs, perform your duty with trivida tyaga by surrendering unto me alone. I will make sure to remove your sanchita karma when you are done with your prarabdha karma. In that way, the sanchita karma doesn't stay as an obstacle for you to attain me at the end. This is the first explanation for this sloka. Sarva-dharmān parityajya mam ekaṁ śaraṇaṁ vraja ahaṁ sarva-pāpebhyo mokṣayiṣyāmi ma śucaḥ. But this explanation is not so very captivating. It doesn't have that sweetness. Both Swami Ramanujacharya and Baladev Vidyabhushan are of same opinion. In our next session, we'll see why this explanation is not that attractive or acceptable. Thank you. Hare Krishna.